You know, I never set out 22 years ago to reach at heights 80+ million a week, normally about 45 million. That's conservative. People exaggerate their numbers. 45 million a week, listen, watch, just what we put out, not to mention the websites. I don't say that to brag. It's so you have confidence. This ideology of freedom is the latest thing. They claim America is the old idea and point out our problems. It was never truly realized. But it produced more patents, more inventions, more technology. Look at how we're dominant. We're 300 million people. We're still the greatest force on earth. Why? A little bit of freedom. Turning you loose. You are the power. I want to take a few calls here. This segment, the next with Gavin McInnes. But, Gavin, I've been asking a lot of the other questions. I want to take a few calls here. But I routinely, a couple days a week at least, go and watch your show or parts of it when I'm on the elliptical or when I'm in the car with my son. He watches it and listens to it. My older daughter likes the show. So I almost hate asking the questions myself because that tends to direct you in other ways. But when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, is it positive? Is it negative? I mean, what's your gut tell you?
When I wake up at 3 in the morning, I usually have this thing the Irish call the horrors. And I think it's when your liver runs out of water and it's trying to clean your blood.
And it's burning and you want a bunch of water.
So it wakes you up and he goes, dude, I'm either going to have to take water from your brain, and that's a hangover, or you got to get up and get some water. So I get some water, and then the
you don't just keep a big jug of water by the bed and just like dump it down. Just,
Well, I'm scared of the kids knocking that over, so I have to walk all the way to the bathroom and grab whatever cup is there. But no, I feel really optimistic, really exciting. Really excited. We've never been this empowered. Before, all the dinosaurs controlled the news. And you watch Cernovich on 60 Minutes, and that's such a perfect example of where we've arrived. They sit there and they go, fake news. You're fake news. And he goes, what? Why? Because I said Hillary's sick? Yeah. And he goes, how do you know she's not sick, Scott Pelley? And he goes, the campaign told us.
And then they don't get how dumb they look, and they put that out.
Why would you listen to the campaign? And then the show goes on to describe horrible fake news sites that we all read, like Denver Guardian and some other one I hadn't heard of, like the National Post Observational something.
And you know who put out, it's worse. 20th Century Fox put out over 100 fake sites to attack Trump, you, me. You know you were in those? They attacked us all with hundreds of fake websites.
Huffington Post in New Zealand just put out an article saying we need to deny white men the right to vote. And you can tell when you look at the author and you read it that it's totally fabricated. And this is just clickbait. Thought catalog.
I agree, but did you know, Gavin, that they put out over 100 websites that were fake attacking everybody?
I did not know that, no.
I didn't even know this. Look, 20th Century Fox gave real apology for fake news campaign. They claimed it was a film promotion that went on for a year in the election, but it attacked you, me, Trump. It was mainly Trump. We were all in there. You didn't see, we're so busy, we don't even know. They're the ones doing it. That's the New York Times, by the way, admitting that.
Well, that's scary because it shows that Rupert Murdoch is a globalist and he wants open borders. I think we had Roger Ailes at Fox News sort of holding him back and saying, I'm going to try to keep this at least a little bit right wing.
There's been a coup now. You're right.
But now that he's gone, I think Fox is going to go full Wall Street Journal and just say, open up the borders, people. We need more others.
Very astute. In fact, I met with some of the executives at that so-called Ritz-Carlton in Cleveland. It was not like a Holiday Express, but for Ritz-Carlton, I'm not bashing. It's just like a crap hole. And I met this Ritz-Carlton, and I would meet with all these Fox people. They're like, oh, yeah, there's been a coup. You're right, blah, blah, blah. We're going to come back and go to Shadow Warrior's been holding like a patriot. Everybody holding for an hour gets $30 free thing, whatever, so it doesn't matter. I don't feel bad now. We'll be back in 70 seconds. And then David Knight comes in as a fresh horse. Back in 70 seconds with the final segment with Gavin McInnes. We'll be right back. And be sure and visit their website, compoundmedia.com. And don't forget, Infowars.com. They hate it when you spread those links.
What the aging process is when the cell replicates, we lose a little bit of our telomeres. Telomeres are the little cups on the end of our chromosomes.
And when it runs out, you start dying. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com.